What's up guys, Casey Comments here, and I'm gonna do one more video before I go to bed. This video is top 10 things that suck, in my opinion. Things that suck for me, things that just don't make my life easy. Number 1, biting your nails too low. I have a bad biting habit with my nails, and I bite my nails a lot, so this happens. And sometimes you just get so caught up, you might get caught up in a conversation thinking about something else, and you bite too low on your nails, and it really freaking hurts. Yeah. Number 2 is when you're pooping, got the strain going on, tears running down your face, and you look to the left or to the right and notice that there's no toilet paper. What do you do at that point? Like, what happens next? How do you solve this issue? I can't stand when it happens. I don't know why before you poop you don't check for toilet paper. I mean, you look, you just glance, you just going, all you focusing on is sitting down and getting started. You don't really taking all your surroundings, and you're like, oh, okay, let me check for toilet paper, let me make sure I'm gonna be enough. You're like, no, your main focus is sitting down and getting started. So that sucks. When I look up at that point, it's just I'm pretty much at the bottom here. I don't know what to do next. That's how I feel when that happens. I feel like there's nothing I can do. I kind of feel helpless, and I just gotta do the best I can, which is how I end up using towels. Okay, next thing is when you have flip-flops and you're walking in public and you trip up. You don't really trip, just the front of the flip-flop just gets folded under your foot, so it's like when you're walking and there's too many people around, so you have to act like nothing happened and just kind of let it just go ahead and tear your flip-flop up, and you just have to keep walking. I wear a lot of flip-flops, so it happens a lot, and I end up with broken flip-flops because I don't know why. I just always get that initial on the front of it. Number 4 is hot food. When you're eating hot food and you do the Down syndrome chin face thing, if you ate for example this little chicken bite thing and it was hot, I do that a lot, and it makes me feel dumb every time I do it. Just stop, just blow up before you eat it. I don't know why we feel brave sometimes when we eat food. You just eat it, not worried about the heat. I mean, the heat is there, but you kind of feel like you can conquer it, or you're invincible to the heat or whatever. And when you find out you're not invincible to the heat, it kind of hurts, and you kind of just have to make the retard face and just continue with what you're doing. Number 5, when I jam my finger, there's no pain like that. For example, I was playing basketball with my kids, and they, one of the little boys tossed the basketball to me. I was on the phone, I had the phone like this, and I caught the ball, and my finger, jammed on the ball like that, and it's the worst feeling in the world. It just feels, and it's not it doesn't hurt as bad, it just feels nasty. I can't explain it, but, yeah. Number 6, music and a phone call. When you're listening to music and you're getting really into the music and someone calls you, it makes you not even want to listen to the song anymore, because you lost the flow of how your mood was going. You were very energetic about it. I love this song, and then somebody calls and just ruins the whole thing. You're I don't even want to listen to it anymore, and then you just put it down. That sucks. I think on number 7, fake smiling during conversation. I'll give you a great example of this. When I was at work, somebody came and visited that knew us from a long time ago. I was very little last time I saw these people, so they're hey, you got so big. Oh, last time I saw you, you were this big, and all this stuff like that. So this time you're yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. You fake smile during the whole conversation, because it's that moment where you waiting for them to say something actually funny, and it never happens, so you just get stuck like this. I know I'm not the only one who does that. I think we're on number 8. Playing Temple Run, and you make a simple mistake that just makes you feel dumb. Like you know you were supposed to turn left, and you just like hit right and then stumbled, and then when the monkeys got behind you, you know, start panicking, you know, tension start rising, and you just like trip again, and that's it. And you know, I really hate when that happens, because I feel like I've accomplished so much, you know, getting this far. You know, I took the idol, and you know, I've been running for a while, approximately like, you know, 100,000 meters, and you know, I tripped, and you know, I made an honest mistake. You know, I'm trying to hold an idle and run, you know, it's kind of difficult, and you know, the monkey's chasing behind me, and you know, it's kind of stressful at that point. Once they start getting behind you and they make that initial sound, you're like, you know, oh snap, they're about to get me, and you just like trip again. So that's what I did. Top 10. This is the last thing that really sucks. Are you ready? You know it sucks? You know it really sucks for me? When you say something loud and wrong. I'll give you a great example. First time going to a bingo hall with my parents. I thought we were about to win, but I didn't realize that you had to wait like another minute or whatever. I don't really know how to play, and I saw the number up on the thing. I was like, oh snap, that's our number. And the dude was still talking, and I shouted out, bingo! And everybody looked at me with a death face, and my mom was like, and my brother was hysterically laughing across from me, and my sister's here, my dad's here. They're all just like staring at me, and I'm like, you know, at this moment right now, if I had a gun, I would like stick it in my nostril and just like, psh. It was like the worst feeling in the world. And then I got so pissed because my brother and sister started laughing, you know. And I was like, you know, I'm so sorry. I got people, you know, all these old people, you know, shaking their canes at me and stuff. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I thought it was time. And I guess I just, you know, said it too early. But it's nothing worse than being wrong. You trying to be loud, like, shouting out and answering in class, like, you know, like, you like, you know, I got this, you know, I got this, I'm not even worried, I'm just, you know, say it, and you'd be like, you know, like, if the question was like, you know, 2 plus 2, and you can be like 4, like that, you know, like, you got confidence in you that that's the answer, like, you know it's the answer, you're not even worried about it. And that's how this was. I was like, you know, oh, we got bingo, and you know, I was like, bingo, yeah, nigga, what's up, bingo. And you know, they're like, dude. So my advice for all these things that suck is, you know, just try to avoid them. Biting your nails, be careful, be aware of what you're doing, be aware of the length, be aware of how far you can go when you bite the nails. Like, you have to make sure you have a scale of what you're working with. Pooping with no toilet paper, check before you poop. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, be positive and double check before you drop. Flip-flops, take full steps, don't slide your feet so you don't get the flip-flop trip up. Hot food, don't be brave, just blow it. Jam finger, you know, to prevent it. You know, I recommend, you know, grabbing things with, like, not with the fingers like this, just like, you know, open so they get they're not in danger of being jammed. Music and phone calls, nothing you can really do to prevent that. What I suggest is listen to a song that's not as great, so you don't feel as bad about it. Like, a good song to listen to that's not as great. A really stupid song that, you know, you just kind of listen to it just because. Probably Gangnam Style, because you don't really know a lot of stuff he's saying, so you're not really going to care, because you're not going to get into it. You're not going to be speaking like fluent in Japanese or whatever the blood it is, but you're just going to know. You're just going to be like not into it, so when it happens, you know, you're like, okay, well, I wasn't really into it anyway, because I don't really know what he's talking about right here. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not even going to care. Wrong text. Be careful before you text. Just like, make sure, you know, look at the name. Make sure you're still in the same person name. Make sure it's not check the most person. Just do like double checks before. Fake smiling during a conversation. What I recommend is maybe like when you feel that moment coming on, just don't smile. Just, you know, wait for them to say something funny. Don't be expecting them to say something funny, because everybody's not funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can't be like funny. I mean, everybody in the world is not funny. So wait for them to say something funny, then you can laugh. You can fake laugh all you want, or you can laugh for real, but just wait for them to say it. Temple Run, just be smart, don't be stupid, you know, just pay attention to it, just be like, you know, look for what comes next and do it. Like, don't be like, you know, careless with it, because otherwise you're gonna get pissed, and you're just gonna have like useless stress in your life. Being loud and wrong, please, dear God, be sure you know the answer, and be sure it's the right time to say whatever you're saying before you do it, so that you don't end up looking like a complete douchebag, like a wrong douchebag. It's okay to be a douchebag sometimes, but a wrong douchebag, that's what sucks, you know. So those are my top 10 things that suck. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Love doing this. Send me some stuff to talk about or address, and I'm gonna do it. This is just a video before I'm going to bed, and tomorrow I'll be uploading a lot, so if you're checking for that, I'm gonna try to do some more advertising tonight to get some of my viewer count up and everything. So peace out. Deuces.